All right. So, I guess this is a not let's get started. This is rather a welcome back.
Yo.
It's been a second.
Been a minute. Been a minute.
Well, we've had our stuff. We had our things we had to do. Summer came along. It's not like we had 3 videos recorded and one of them got posted.
Wait, actually, one of them actually got posted?
Yeah, the first one got posted.
That's good to know.
I don't think it did well, just because everyone was out of town.
Yeah.
And everyone was busy.
Everybody wasn't focused on architecture and studio.
Yeah, exactly. So the first episode just like flew over everyone's head. But if you haven't seen it yet, check it out, guys. It's still uploaded. It's still up there. But yeah, so I guess this is the moment where we ask, how are we doing today? And how have we been? Chase.
Today I'm tired, but that's besides the point. Summer, great summer. I had a lot of stuff planned. Didn't do most of it.
The stuff that you said in the episode you were going to do.
Did I say it in the episode?
I think you did. We talked about what our plans are for the summer and stuff like that.
You're right.
We kind of like went through it.
Yeah.
Although we did say more in the third episode that never got posted.
Yep.
But oh well.
Yep. But a ton of stuff happened over the summer. Got to drive cars for a job.
Yeah.
That's honestly just a ton of fun. Driving cars, even though I was just in a parking lot. It was a big parking lot. Like you could get some speed in there.
Yeah, I you show me the videos and pictures, so I know exactly what you're talking about. But
and then besides that, went down to Tennessee.
That was beginning of summer, right?
Beginning of summer. That was a great trip. I went down with 3 friends and then my parents. And after the trip, we were all like, "All right, when are we going back?" We're all like, "Next summer." Might be going next summer. We'll see. But yeah, that was a ton of fun. Got to do a ton of different stuff down there. Nature, museums, car stuff even. Great time.
The dragon tail? Is that what it's called?
Tail of the dragon.
Tail of the dragon. Here we go.
Dragon tail, whatever you want to call it.
How was that?
Dude, best road I've ever been on.
Yeah?
Best road I've ever been on.
Tennessee
road.
Yep.
Yeah, Tennessee roads in general are just amazing.
Sonali would like that. Crazy shout out. She's from Nashville, so yeah.
But yeah, the roads down there are just amazing. So then you get 318 turns in 11 miles. That's a lot of fun. You don't even I barely got up to maybe 50 at most, and I felt like I was flying the whole time because all the turns are 20-30 mile an hour curves.
Oh wow. Okay.
Which you're supposed to take at 15, but
who's looking? Who's
exactly
counting? Who's counting?
Maybe the cops that were pulled over because there was a bike that crashed, but
there was a what that crashed?
A bike.
Like a bicycle or a motorbike?
Motorcycle.
Oh. Okay.
That's common there. That's very common.
Oh, okay.
There's a gift shop there. They have a whole wall of crashes.
Fire.
There was one of them was a full semi that was tipped over and on fire.
Fire.
Exactly.
Love to hear about that.
But yeah, that was a great trip. And then after that, went to my usual beach vacation, only for a week, but still had a great time. Maybe? I don't know.
I don't think I have.
Wildwood, New Jersey.
No, I didn't know about that. When was that?
That was late June.
I
wasn't there for long.
Definitely did not hear.
Usually there for longer, but the way things were going this summer.
How was that
going? What's that?
How was that? How was the trip?
It was fun.
Yeah.
I go once a year, so I've done everything that there is to do there, but it's just nice to hang out, sit on the beach, read a book.
Love that.
Get tan.
Love that.
I got it. That was where I got my hat tan.
Oh, you did tell me about that.
Yeah, I got a hat tan in one day, and it didn't go away for the rest of the summer. I think I still have it.
That's good though. You're wearing a hat right now, so no one can really see it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just pale pale from there.
Yep. If I lift this up, it's just a beam of light.
I don't think the viewers would like that. So let's just you know, just hold there. Let's hold our horses.
I got you.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's good. That's a good summer rundown.
Mm-hmm. How was your summer?
My summer, wow. Well, so I'll make this episode 3 hours long. Let's put this into the perspective. A lot happened. Well, I think I mentioned I went to Poland May, so was in Poland. Saw my mom. Got to see my friends. Although I did not see my best friend from Poland, Kuba, because he was in south of Poland. He was in the town Zamość, where he lives and plays handball, because he goes to school there. But did not get to see him, sadly. He was there, and in Poland the school ends end of May. So end of May for college, end of June for high school.
Okay.
And then schools start September 1st for high school, September 1st, September 2nd, and college starts in October, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah, so it's like...
It's shifted.
Yeah.
And longer. Or the school year is shorter, but your time off is a little bit longer.
We have May, June, July, and then most
Half
of August. We came in 4th week of August this year.
I guess. But then he gets a whole month and a week longer.
True.
Or month and 2 weeks even, if you're saying the end of May. Because we got out.
But no. They get off June.
College?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Never mind.
Yeah.
Disregard.
Yep. But as I said, went to Poland, visited my mom, spent a lot of time with friends, a lot of time with family. First time ever, rented a car, drove in Poland. First time ever.
Oh, shoot.
Because usually I don't drive. Usually I take the public transportation because it's so useful. But my mom lives outside of the city, so I was unable to drive using public transportation to the city.
Yeah.
But when I'm in the city, when I'm with my grandma, my grandpa, I just use public transport, or I have someone from my family just go and pick me up. But I had a car for a week just to enjoy myself and drive wherever I want. It was great. I definitely am gonna do that more often. I am getting a car. I'm going in December. I'm getting a car rented when I go to Poland. It's like winter break when I go to Poland.
Yep.
And I'm already excited about that because I'm getting a little bit bigger car.
Okay.
I had a Toyota Yaris when I was in Poland.
Those are nice cars.
It was small, but it had a solid engine. I think it had a 1.4.
It's a 1.3 or 1.4.
I'm pretty sure it was a 1.4. It was not a 1.2, that's for sure.
Yeah. A little 3-cylinder.
Yeah, exactly. But it was pretty smooth. It was pretty nice, and it was hybrid. So in the city, it used no gas.
Yep.
And when I was going to my mom, just pushed the pedal and just the gas lasted me almost the whole week. Went on a lot of trips with my mom's dog, Rufi. He was so cute. I loved going on trips with him. It was a super cool experience. But got him a Puppuccino. I finally got to live my dream.
Shoot.
It was always my dream to get a dog and just go to Starbucks, get a Puppuccino. It was a little bit crazy because we went and got the Puppuccino in Gdańsk. It was in Gdańsk downtown. It was these days Gdańsk is Europe's top city. So I felt bougie a little bit. I felt I was in my Nike shorts, Nike Tech sweatshirts, the gray one, Nikes on, and I was kind of walking. Some kid asked me if I was an influencer. I was like, damn, all right.
I mean,
but well,
are we influencers?
He meant big skill YouTuber.
Yeah, I know.
Because I was
Yeah.
walking with a dog. I had a matcha in my hand. I love matchas. Matchas are great. And not even because I'm a little bit performative, but maybe not a little bit, maybe more than a little bit. But I just, just love to, sip of matcha. And I got a matcha, but going back, got the cappuccino for the doggo. He was so happy. He was like, my mom was super scared because she thought that the whipped cream is like the normal whipped cream for humans, but that whipped cream has no sugar.
Yeah.
So my mom was like, oh, okay, and now she actually gets it for him. So because now that she's informed, so yeah. But what else? Well, I guess I'm skimming over the juicy stuff that
The
happened.
juice that you're wearing right now.
Yup, my favorite team, my Barcelona, FC Barcelona. But yeah, went to Barcelona over the summer in May for 3 days. Amazing trip. You know how I love traveling, but that trip was just wow. That just got me excited for Rome. When we go over study abroad, I was already envisioning the whole trip. But I went alone. It was my first trip alone somewhere to a country that it's not that first trip like without parents. It was just first trip when I truly went without my friends, without anyone from my family. Just was I in the city, in a hotel, getting around. No one, no like friends or family to talk to, as I said. So it was definitely a different experience. I definitely felt a little, maybe not discouraged, but because I enjoyed it. I enjoyed being there alone. It was different.
Yeah.
It was very, you are going where you want to go. You don't have to care about what other people. I honestly kind of liked it. And I was like in a cafe, in the Barca state. I went to the Spotify Camp Nou stadium, the Stadium of FC Barcelona museum. It was just like different museums, like in the cathedral, the Barcelona Cathedral, the churches around there. So many churches, by the way. It's actually amazing. But I just went around and talked to people. So that was very like, wow, like love the experience. I will tell a story of what happened, but that in a second. But just like concluding like the main like idea of Barcelona, it's amazing to go somewhere just alone and just kind of experience it on your own. I had a pleasure to go to the Barcelona Public Library.
Okay.
That is probably top 5 best building from the architectural point of view I've ever seen in my entire life. With my own eyes, like I've been there.
Yeah.
Like I've seen amazing buildings I've never been to, but this is like the top 5 buildings I've ever been to. It's absolutely amazing, stunning. It was designed almost like in a triangle. So when you're walking, it's like you're moving in a triangle, and it's all out of wood on the inside.
Ooh, wood architecture.
And it's like pure. It's
so
like
nice.
it's like pure wood, not covered,
Yep. Matched
not
timber.
painted, just timber. I loved it. I was like, wow. And I went to the motherfuckers working there. Tried to communicate with them in Spanish. No, I was so surprised. I've been to Italy before. I've been to Germany. I've been to all these places, Netherlands. And I talked to them in English. The motherfuckers in Spain, I was trying to talk to them in English. It's like talking through a wall. It's like they actually don't understand English that well. I thought that, in Poland, you can communicate in English. It's normal. People solidly understand.
Yeah.
Barcelona, forget about it. Like, it's like they were like, it's almost like my dad was talking when he went to China. He was like, with the Chinese people, it's like, oh, It's like those movies where it's like people are confused and like they just like make weird faces at you like, what did you say? Like I don't understand. But
Yeah.
man, I was in the library talking to this lady and I was pulling like I just kind of like combined my knowledge of English and like kind of this Roman language with the I know French a little bit with the idea of Polish, and I kind of just like tried to throw words together to make it sound like I was asking about where can I find the information on who designed this library. So I just want to know. I want to get more information. I want to get inspired. The worst part about that is I wanted to sketch so bad.
But you didn't have a sketchbook?
I left it in my room, in my backpack. I was walking with a backpack the whole time also.
Okay. But you just left it.
I left it in my hotel.
That's tough.
Because I flew there only with my backpack because I was going only for 3 days. I don't travel with like suitcases. It just ruins the whole point of going on a trip. I feel like it's just like if you're going for 3 days and you're bringing a suitcase, like you're doing too much. Like you just need this backpack, and you're just living the atmosphere. So yeah, that was the Barcelona like a little rundown how I got it. But two stories from Barcelona. One is a quicker one is a longer one. I'm already talking for like I think 6 minutes at this point, 6.5 minutes. But it's okay.
It's a good story.
I was in not the cathedral. I actually went to the cathedral, but not the. I never. No, actually, sorry. I never went to the actual cathedral, like the most popular one. I forgot the name of it. I should have known this as a future architect, but it's the most popular. We can probably put a picture in the podcast. This time I actually put a picture because we didn't put in the past, but I put like actual what I'm talking about. But I was in front of it, and I got pictures around it. But I never got on the inside. The ticket was like $200 to just go inside for max 30 minutes.
That's
You're
wild.
timed.
That's crazy.
$200 for max 30 minutes, plus you have to pay another $100 to go up. They're milking it. And this cathedral has like never been finished. So I didn't go.
Jeez.
I never went to that because I just too much money. I'm not gonna spend.
That's not.
Yeah, I
not
can
worth
Google it on the film. But everyone was like, yeah, but the stained glass and the panels, the columns. And I'm like,
Wow.
I'm like, the cathedral in Milano, mamma mia. No, one of the most amazing things I've ever been inside. $30 to get inside. And it's also
difference.
popular. It's not the as popular, but it's like popular. But still, going back, and was at a church in Barcelona. Don't remember which one. I could probably find it. But it was the ability to walk not only inside of the church. It cost me $10, $5 to go to the top. Cost me $10. So $15 I paid.
Yeah.
Not euro, dollars. I translating everything to dollars. Walked around the thing for like 10 minutes, and then in the 20 minutes we were meeting. At the top. What was nice was you can enter, you can leave, because the ticket is for the whole day.
Ooh.
So you can go as many times as you want.
Yeah, that's.
And
nice.
there's also a basement that you can go see underneath the church. Yeah, I never been there, but you could. So we met up, went upstairs, went to the top of the church, and it's like you're walking, and I don't want to put it too far, but it's like you're walking, and you know how you're like walking on a tower. It's like spiral.
Yeah, it's a spiral staircase.
It's normal, level. Okay, nice. Little windows, cut out. So it's like, all right, you're just standing a lot of space.
Yeah.
And you just look up. Bang, there's still so much to go. I'm like, what? This isn't the top? All right, keep going. Gets tighter.
Ooh.
So we're walking up,
Mm-hmm.
and we get there. I'm like already like kind of like, damn, all right, this is like kind of a lot of walking because it isn't just like hop, it's like
Yeah, it's a
yeah,
lot of spirals.
yeah. So we went up. We get out, and you can start seeing above the city. Like I see the stadium, I see this and that, and like here's the market. And it's like, ooh, all right, like everything is around, and I'm like, wow, it's just like beautiful. Look up,
Keeps
still to
going.
go.
Yep.
I'm like, yo, what is happening? Like it just doesn't end. We go again. They take us higher. And when I said over the windows, there's net. So you cannot fall through. So it's kind of
That's
smart.
good. That's safe.
Yeah. This is the last part. It was one of the tightest spaces I've ever walked through. I was walking, you cannot go like this. Like you cannot it's you if you someone's walking down and you're walking up, one of you has to go down. Like no way you both are squeezing through.
Yeah.
So tight, and you're just kind of like walking like arms in like squeeze, and I the whole time walking from the bottom head down, cause like it was designed in like
Yeah.
older times, so it's
Yeah.
like they were like shorter, and it's Spain, so it's like people are naturally like shorter there. Not saying people are short there, but generalize the mean height is shorter.
Yeah.
We're walking. The ceiling starts get flat. So rather than it going like this, it starts going like this. So I'm almost crawling to get out. I see the window. There's maybe a door that like the tiniest door I've ever seen. It just like pushes out. I'm on my knees.
Uh-huh.
Just like the last, it's like the last bit, just like crawling out, just like releasing out of there. Hop, I'm at the top of the whole church. Literally, like a literal small circle at the small like, was it a circle? I think it was a pentagon, small pentagon at the top.
At the very top.
And it's just like, boom, you're over the whole city, can see the whole city. So what's nice is Barcelona has let's say we're here, like where the finger is. This is the city around. I'm standing here, I'm looking here, is the ocean, the sea.
Ooh.
And then looking here is a mountain.
Ooh.
There's like a hill.
Yeah.
And Gandhi's on the hill there's Gandhi's like a not a museum, Gandhi's garden. So it was, I think it was not, I don't think it's Gandhi like the person from India. I think it's
Yeah.
Ghondi, Gandhi. I'm pretty sure. I'm it might be Gandhi, the same person from India, but I was pretty sure that was Gandhi, like an architect, designer. But maybe I'm wrong. It could have been Gandhi. I have to go look. Either way, popular garden space. You can look through the whole city, just like beautiful. But why am I saying this? So I was there not alone. I was there with other like people. There was this dude there with his dad, and I'm just like, they seem American. Like you can tell easily when someone is American. I'm like, yeah, they look like they could be from Texas. Like they had that vibe, the little something about them that was like, yeah, I can see it. Put a hat on this dude, some cowboys boots, and it's like he fits in right with his fellow countrymen. So I start chatting. I'm like, hey, so where are you guys from? Oh, you speak perfect English. English fellow man. And I was like, that's not an American accent. Where the fuck are they from? I'm like, dude, if I'm about to run a lot. So the problem with Barcelona is Barcelona complains about tourists.
Okay.
There's too many tourists there. And a lot of Catalonians, because they're Catalonians, not Spanish. It's the whole culture. A lot of Catalans, it's either Catalonians or Catalans. Catalans complain that there's too many tourists in Barcelona, which is a big problem actually right now because the infrastructure is not prepared for that. So there's too many people in this city that was not prepared for to have this many people.
Yeah.
But either way, I'm talking to them, and I was just kind of like, where are they from? They're not from America. There's an accent. So they asked me, where am I from? And I'm like, I'm from Poland, live in the United States, and this. Oh, yeah, just like, wow, Poland, this, United States. They're like super excited because they can actually speak English to someone because it was just two of them in Barcelona.
Yeah.
So I'm like, where are you guys from? Finally, Australia. I'm like, yeah, mate. Everything is figured out by now. It's like I should have connected the dots.
Did it sound like an Australian accent once you?
When they said
realized?
Australian, it sounded like an Australian accent.
Gotcha.
But I thought it was at first. I thought it was like Southern, but not Texas South, like Alabama South.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, they're not American. There's no way. But the dude, super nice. So I got out of the church. We walking down was horrible, but we walked out, and I kind of just like sat down and started eating my sandwich that I had in my backpack saved for later.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing sandwich, jambon. It was a French. I got it from a French cafe. There's this huge market with like so much. You would love it. It's a huge market with like a lot of food, but it was a French market, and they had a Spanish sandwich in it. It's hilarious, but it was named in French, so it was like jambon, jamon avec fromage. It was like out of this world, like sandwich, beautiful fresh bread and everything. It was like what I was getting water in my mouth just looking at it. I was like, I have to get it. The jamon, this the Spanish jamon. You just, if you've never tried it, it's like the best thing ever. But it was this. So the dudes come out also, and I'm eating, and they come to me if they can sit next to me, because I was talking with them upstairs. And I'm kind of shortening the story because it's already getting long. We walked together around Barcelona for like the rest of the day. Just like people I just randomly met at the church, just met them and this and that. His dad ended up being an engineer. So he's from Australia. The guy's wife is an architect. She's Greek.
What?
So this guy, he's going freshman in college right now. His son.
Yeah.
So he just graduated. He's like close to our age. Mm-hmm. But the dad was super nice, super helpful, super nice. Walked together and all that.
Yep.
And the kid also super nice. The kid, he's a dude. So the dude's super nice and all of them super nice. But they were like, yeah, we just traveled Switzerland, Italy, France. They like went on this Euro trip. I was like, damn, all right. And you just like ended up here. And they're like, oh yeah, and we're still going to Portugal, and then we're going to Greece.
That's honestly valid. If you're going to be in Europe, might as well hit as
So
many
the
as
dude,
you can.
what I learned, the dude is trying to go to college in Greece. And he was looking for colleges in Europe. That's why he was on a Euro
Gotcha.
trip. So to me, it was funny. I was laughing. Because all Americans go on a college trip in the U.S. Go visit there. Alabama, Penn State, NYU, Columbia, all these colleges, just Michigan, and just going Stanford, just going around the United States. But these dudes are hitting the countries. These people are just hitting the states when they're just going.
I mean, the countries in Europe are about the same size as
smaller,
the states here.
Smaller. Yeah. So I thought it was hilarious, but yeah. So they were on this trip, and I got this dude's Instagram, and I was texting him over the summer because it was like he surfs. So it was just like, he surfs, he likes traveling, he knows stuff about engineering and architecture. Not what he's trying to go for college. I think he was still undecided to what he was trying to do.
Yeah.
But, it's okay. He's a freshman, so.
You didn't convince him to do architecture?
He does not want to do architecture. He says he doesn't have the artistic mind, which I don't know how much there's truth in that, but
yeah,
he says it's not for him.
Good idea.
Yeah. So that happened, end of the story. What else happened that day was a longer story related with my favorite club. But before I say that, would you like to share a story? Because this might be a little longer.
I honestly don't know what story I could share.
Would you like to share a story from the summer? That's what I meant.
Share a story from the summer.
Something you want to say, maybe.
Yeah, so one of the things that happened in Tennessee was like where we lived for the week. We were in this amazing cabin. Terrible driveway.
Okay, I remember.
Yeah, getting my car up there. Every time I'd go up the driveway, I was on two wheels. And the front left would be bouncing off the ground, trying to get traction.
Yeah.
So I'm going up this driveway every single time, and in the car, all you hear is as the traction just keeps kicking and kicking, and it's just bouncing the car all over the place.
Why did you just park it on the road down?
I didn't want to do that.
Okay.
There wasn't much space on that road.
Okay.
And it also once you got up into the flat
sense.
part, it looked really cool.
Okay.
So I just wanted my car up there. But this spot was in the middle of the woods. And in Tennessee, it doesn't really matter where you are as long as you're in the mountains, in the Appalachians. There's bears everywhere. And so
this is a taking us. Oh, that did happen, didn't it? Okay.
So as we were there, I believe it was the first day, we were just chilling in the cabin, kind of getting our bearings, feeling out the place, getting used to it. And all of a sudden, or maybe not all of a sudden, I think we might actually went somewhere for dinner, got back, and we were walking just around the cabin on the outside. Alex, my roommate, he brought his car down, and we went past his car, and I forget who it was, but one of us noticed a full bear paw print on the hood.
Of Alex's or your car?
On Alex's hood.
Okay.
So that meant there was a bear that came through and was up on his car, like sniffing around on the hood. We were like, ooh.
But there wasn't a dent, was it?
No dent, no scratches, no nothing. It was a very...
So peaceful bear.
Very nice peaceful bear, very calm bear, yeah.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, okay.
Hello there.
We weren't expecting it so quick. Like, we were expecting maybe to see a bear.
Yeah.
It would be sick to see a bear at the cabin. But we weren't expecting it that quickly.
Yeah.
So, a couple days go past.
You saw a paw print.
We saw a paw print, but that's still cool. Like, we knew they were around. So a couple days go past, right? We went out, did some stuff, and we were just chilling in the cabin again. It was maybe like 4 or 5 p.m. Just like a little in between space between going out and doing stuff, like going to the national parks down there, or going to this place called Parrot Mountain. That's another story I'll have to tell. But we were just hanging out. All of a sudden, my dad, who was upstairs on one of the balconies, came in and like quickly came downstairs to tell me and my friends that there were bears outside. So instantly we were all like, ooh,
let's go see that.
Yeah, we were all like, oh, we want to see that. So we all ran upstairs, went out to the balcony. We were just watching them. They were down at the bottom of the driveway on the road, just messing around with like some empty cans that were sitting there.
Dumbasses, people just leaving them out there.
Exactly. But they were just sniffing around, kind of chilling, and we were like, okay, this is cool. And then they started heading towards the driveway, and then started going up the driveway. We were like, Oh, okay. And then they got up to like kind of close to the flat part, and they just kept going. They left our like area,
Yeah.
kept going on their journey, and we were like, all right, this is cool. We did not expect anything else after that. But to our surprise, something else did happen. So again, a couple more days go past. Actually, it might have been, I think it was the next day. We were all chilling again, same time, and we hear just a crinkling noise. Next thing we know, here's the bears right at Alex's car again, coming up at the cabin. We were like, okay, this is amazing, because this was the closest that they had been so far.
Yeah.
And so then at that point, we started splitting up. Me and one of my buddies, Chad, we went down to the basement because that's the level that they were at.
Uh-huh.
And of course, we're not outside. We're in the
so
basement.
You didn't go outside?
We were out on the balcony first.
No, you didn't go outside to like greet them.
No.
Okay. Welcome. Hello.
Just dap them up. Just,
yeah.
Hey, it was good.
Yeah.
But we both went down to the level that they were at, and we were just trying to figure out where they were. All of a sudden, there's a deck that goes along like the entire bottom of the basement. They start running across the deck. Just all the way across. We're watching them go through all the windows, and then they come out to the driveway, the main area in the driveway. And it was a mama and two cubs.
Mm-hmm.
So first it was the mama that went through, just and then one cub followed pretty quick.
The other cub.
And then like 30 seconds later, the other cub comes sprinting through.
No, wait
It was so cute.
Wait for me.
And they were just walking around. There was a hot tub out there, so they were sniffing around the hot tub.
They went in?
Yeah, they hopped in the hot tub.
Yeah.
Now, there was a cover on it. I bet they would have if there wasn't a cover.
Take a shower.
Yeah.
Quick bath.
And then they were around my car. They were sniffing around my car. At this point, again, Chad and I were staying down in the basement because that's where they were close. Meanwhile, my parents and my two other buddies, Alex and Gavin, they went to the other balcony on the front side. And they were, again, above the bears looking down. At this point, the bears started walking up the driveway again, because past the flat part, it keeps going up so that you can walk in from that top balcony deck and go into the cabin. So they're walking up. One hits like the hardest aura pose on on the rock wall. He's like, yeah, I own this place. And then they kept walking up, and from what I've heard, one of them up there was like, I wonder if they're going to come up on the deck. And as soon as they said that, Mama Bear was at the steps to the deck and just looked at them. And they were all like, all right, time to go back inside. So they all run back inside.
Ooh, Alex, Gavin,
and my parents.
Oh.
They all run back inside. At this point,
Mama Bear's chasing them?
No, not yet. Actually, I shouldn't say not yet. Mama Bear did not chase them. But at this point, Chad and I came back upstairs. So now we're all in the top area. And all three bears come up the steps and are at the door to the front of the cabin. Meanwhile, we're on the other side of the glass, right there, just all like, hello. So they started like hopping up on the cushions and like furniture that was out there, kind of like sniffing around. They were sniffing at the windows. And then one of the baby bears, one of the cubs, came up to the door.
Oh, right? I remember this.
Alex and Chad were both like right up against the window, like filming it, taking pictures. This cub gets up on its back legs and tries to open the door. It's clawing at the door handle, and it's going.
Trying to get in? Bro's trying to get in?
Yeah, they know how to open doors. Like, they know how to open car doors, cabin doors.
Okay.
They can get into whatever they want. So thankfully, we had locked it as soon as everybody was inside. But it's there, like, clawing at the door, and we're all like, huh.
Should we get him in?
We're all like, you shouldn't be doing that.
Oh.
We're like, stop it. And eventually it did stop, but like, that was such an amazing moment. We got to be so close to these massive animals.
So much aura farming.
So much aura farming. Yeah.
But how big were they? Like 6-7 feet tall, or like like how
All right. All right. You know, if the mama bear was on her hind legs.
I was thinking about the mama bear.
Yeah.
Of course.
Probably 7 to 8 feet tall.
So like 6 to 7, 7 to 8 feet tall.
It's like a what's the massive dog? A greyhound?
Yeah, greyhound. Yeah.
Those are big dogs.
But
about
those are not 7 feet tall.
Oh yeah, I know that. Well, if it was on its hind legs.
Oh
it'd be 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
But like standing, like not like on all four, about the same size.
Yeah.
Just add 500 pounds of fat and muscle and fur.
Yeah. Here we go.
And then you have a black bear.
That's valid.
And then the cubs were maybe a third of the size. They were really cute little guys.
Yeah.
But that was amazing experience just to be that close to wild animals that are
No, that makes sense.
could kill you. They seem pretty chill. They seem pretty chill. Like I feel like we could have maybe just gone out and
black
been
bears.
like,
I feel
yo,
like
what's good?
Are calm.
They're more scared of humans than
Yeah.
anybody else.
Yeah.
Or any other bear.
Yeah.
But I mean, the rule of thumb is don't mess around with a mama bear when she has cubs.
Rule
But
of thumb.
when they're all like so chill like that, it's like you kind of want to go out and pet them
Yeah.
because they look so like fluffy. Can I pet that dog?
Yeah.
Can I pet that dog?
No.
Can I pet that dog?
No, he's
Can I
sleeping.
pet that dog?
They look so fluffy and
Yeah.
just soft, but danger paws.
That is true.
But yeah, that was amazing experience. After, I guess, do I go into the other story, the Parrot Mountain?
Yeah.
All right. So Parrot Mountain, it's pretty popular, along with Dolly Park or whatever it's called, the Dolly Parton amusement park.
Yeah.
We didn't go to that.
Not for you.
Not for us.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
But we did go to Parrot Mountain, and as the name entails, it is a very steep hill, basically a mountain that you have to go up.
See parrots.
And then you just get to go, you get to walk around and look at a ton of different parrots. There was macaws, cockatoos, there was crows that we got to play with. They were in a cage, but like they love sticks and shiny things. So they grab
like
a stick.
Crow.
What?
Like a typical
Exactly.
crow.
Yeah. So they'd grab a stick and then they'd bring it to the front of the cage and try and push it through the
little holes.
Push it through the cage like holes.
Yeah.
And then you grab it and they'll play a little bit of tug of war and then they'll take it back. It was a ton of fun. Or there's a little like metal plate at the bottom and they'd push the sticks down in there and then you'd have to push them up. As soon as there was like enough of it, they'd grab it, pull it the rest of the way out, fly around
Crows
for
are
a little
super
bit.
smart.
They are really smart. They have the same IQ as like a 8-year-old.
Something like that.
So yeah, they're really smart. They're such neat birds.
Yeah.
But then besides that, we were going to different areas, and one of the main things in Parrot Mountain is this wide open area with a ton of posts, and you go in there and you can just pick up whatever bird you want.
What do you mean pick up?
Like they're all in the posts, and it's mainly if they want to be on your arm
of
or
course,
your
you're not
shoulder or
gonna-
whatever.
That's why I
Yeah,
was
you
like
can't-
implying, like you don't just like
You
pick
can't
it
just
up and
grab it, just be like, "Yup, you're gone.
you're coming with me.
You're my friend now."
Yeah.
But like, there was different sizes. There were some small birds, big birds. I had a scarlet macaw. That's like
Okay.
the big red one.
Yeah.
There was I don't know what it's called, but there's like a blue macaw. I had one of those on my arm, on my shoulder. I had a cockatoo. And one of the funny things, like, I feel like you kind of know about this already, but every bird has its own personality.
Yeah, of course.
But when you're in just an area full of birds, you really realize how different each personality is.
Yeah.
Like, every single one was entirely different. There were some that were just really angry for no reason.
So did you meet a chase chase parrot, chase bird.
A chase bird?
Like
What would that?
really, just like mellow, calm, and just like.
Yep, I did. That was my friend.
Yo, you look like me.
There's
Come
this
here.
there's this little tiny one.
Of course, he's tiny.
All right. There's this little one. I forget what they're called, but it's gray and it has like a little yellow tuft on its head.
Okay.
And I went over to that one, put my finger out, instantly hopped up, and then just wanted to be pet the whole time.
Yo.
I had it. Yo, it was good. And then I put it up on my shoulder for a second. It did not want to go. It did not want to leave. I was like, I am staying here forever. It would, when I would try and get it up, it would just start nibbling on my finger. I was like, oh, you're not supposed to do that. Eventually, I got it off, but that one was super chill.
That's cool.
And just wanted to hang out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was an amazing experience. Continuing through there was another spot where you got to go into like a cage,
Yeah.
and you got a little cup of nectar.
Okay.
And there was these. It would have been sick if it was hummingbirds, but
I was about to say, is it like mockingjays or like hummingbirds?
it was another parrot that
Okay.
drinks nectar.
Okay.
And there was, as soon as you go in with that little cup of nectar, about 10 of them instantly just flock to you. So you have 5 on your arm, maybe like 3 on your other arm, 1 on your head,
You better not be scared of
1 on your shoulder.
There's some people that are super scared of.
Well, I don't think they'd go to Parrot Mountain if they were
Yeah,
scared
true.
of birds. But you're just instantly covered.
Imagine you hate birds and
And then you-
your friend takes you on the trip. Hey, I have a surprise for you. We should go on this mountain. Okay, yeah, why not? Let's go on a hike.
Yep.
You go up there, Parrot Mountain, just like a bunch of birds. Just like, wait, are those? No, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about as you hear them all screaming.
Yeah, exactly. And then you're like standing in front of the cage, just like
Go in.
like shitting brick, and someone just pushes you in, closes the door. Just a bunch of
Yeah.
birds fly at you. Yeah, that's got to be someone's nightmare.
Wasn't mine,
Yeah, for sure.
but yeah. And then at the very end, they had a little room or like a little building
Yeah.
where they were selling birds, like that you could adopt a bird as a pet.
Okay. Did you get one?
Expensive. No,
Oh.
the cheapest bird in there was I think 800.
Excuse me.
Yeah, birds are expensive. Birds are very expensive.
800.
Yep.
We were trying to get a pet because Loki single. You know,
Just got to put that out there.
Yeah, you know. Well,
You needed some company around the house.
no, it's not. I gotta put it out there. It's more just like you know.
It's just the
busy with
situation.
stuff. It's the art. It's, you know,
Yeah.
architectural life, but it's just like, you know, coming back home and, you know, hey, some like I would love a dog, like want a dog, but like Greg doesn't want a dog. Greg, roommate, you know, still living with me, so he doesn't want a dog, and you know, I'm gonna respect the roommate because then I would just have to like keep it in my room.
Hear me out. Get a cat.
That's not happening.
What?
He doesn't like cats either.
What are we
So
doing?
whatever. I'm gonna get a dog. I'm gonna get a dog right away after I get out of college. So
Yeah.
I think I can wait like 2 years. First thing I'm doing when I get out of college, getting a job. Second thing I'm doing
Getting
when I
a
get
dog.
out of college, getting a dog. This has to happen. I need a dog for myself. I want one so badly.
Yeah.
But but yeah, we were looking at like lizards or like geckos. They seem cool. I think it seems cool. It seems kind of nerdy and just like meh. Like just kind of just like you know what it's at this point I would call it cliche. It's a little bit cliche
Yeah.
for having in your house, but they're cool. They're not like I wouldn't call them like weird, but
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Personally, I wouldn't get a lizard. If I was to get any sort of reptile and it needed to be in an enclosure, it would be a snake. I love snakes.
Mr. Greg over there. Yeah, but like getting a snake, I'm like,
They have a lot more personality.
Imagine if
than
I
you would
invite
think.
friends over and they're like, "Oh, what is that?" They walk over and there's a snake. So someone's gonna like be
Freak
like,
out.
"Yo, are you like a creep or something?" Like someone's gonna like definitely react negatively to that.
Yeah. But if you were gonna get like a lizard, I
It's
don't know.
gonna be more like a gecko.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever heard of a rhino iguana.
Yeah.
It's basically a dog,
Oh, okay.
but it's a reptile.
Yeah.
They're so cool. One
Just
of my
talk to
favorite
Greg.
reptiles.
He knows a lot about animals. Yeah.
He knows a lot of things that he doesn't like about animals.
Yeah. No, he knows a lot about animals, but
Gotcha.
he wants to have a zoo. So it's like but know what? We're not gonna get into that topic.
Different
but-
story.
Yeah.
No sidetracking.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess going back to Parrot Mountain, they were selling all these birds, but you could just go in and hold them.
Oh, okay,
So-
that's cool also.
I think everybody who was in, or just everybody, we all left as a group from that first area where you could just pick
Yeah.
up whatever bird you want. I don't think any of us actually wanted to leave that area.
Oh,
We were all just like loving just holding birds, hanging
Yeah.
out with them. So as soon as we went into, or as soon as we saw that building, we were all just instantly just shuffled in there because we wanted to hold more,
yeah, hold
more
on other
birds.
Yeah.
So there was, again, a smaller variety, but a couple of different sizes of birds. There were some small ones, and then some like medium-sized ones.
Yeah.
Whenever you you could only hold one at a time.
Of course.
So
So they don't like bite each other or something.
kind of, it was more. I think it was more so that you stay in control of like
Okay,
the situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
But as soon as you put a finger down, every single one swarmed it. They were all like, "Let me on, let me on!" And then
Yeah.
if you had one on and you wanted to let it down back into the enclosure, it would politely step off. Like
Oh, okay.
it was like, "All right,
So it was trained also, kind of.
kinda, yeah."
Yeah.
But it would get off, and then another one would get on before you could get your finger out.
Oh, you're off my turn. I want to
So they
ride.
were
It's like a roller coaster for them. It's just you're taking them up and down,
Exactly.
and you're just like, oh, fun.
They were
All
just
right,
trading
my
places.
turn.
I was like, oh.
Yep.
So eventually,
You
like
just
you
gotta
kind of,
push them, and then you just gotta cover.
yeah,
your
you kind of had to like put your finger down so that they could step off, and then just
Yeah, makes
you're
sense.
horizontal and pull it
Yeah.
right out. But yeah, there was one bird in there. I'm guessing you've heard of an African gray.
Yep.
Those are the ones that can talk.
Yeah.
They're super smart.
Yeah.
That one was 10,000.
Ain't no one spending that much on the bird. I'm saying that
No,
right now.
people do spend that much on an
Yeah,
African gray.
nah, that's not
It's an
happening.
amazing bird.
If you've seen Rio, that's how you get a true bird.
Exactly.
You just wait till a box from Rio just like crashes.
Yep.
Find a blue, what they called? Blue jay?
Blue macaw.
Blue macaw, yeah. Just like you see it, bang, mine.
Free bird. Give me
Exactly.
that.
You don't gotta pay for it.
Yeah.
Or steal one.
I don't know about that.
You just go, put it in the suitcase. Officer, sir, what is that? Don't worry about
taxidermy.
it. You get home, you open the suitcase, dead bird because it didn't have oxygen.
Taxidermy. But yeah,
Yeah.
those are my two stories.
So I guess it's time for my story.
Yep. We're gonna make
Um,
this podcast 3 hour long.
Yep. So we have to catch up on everything, but I guess no, I'm kidding.
Keep it rolling.
We're only in May. We didn't even
Not
get
much-
to mention how is our school going, how's architecture going, and it's already like 54 minutes of recording.
That's like next podcast.
Yeah, I guess.
No, that's for the vlogs. You know,
The what?
the vlogs.
The vlogs. Yeah.
Check out the vlogs.
Hey, no, wait, we gotta
my
hype
bad.
it up at the end. No,
My bad. We'll
No,
do
it's
it again.
okay. They can know. They
Do it
can get a
again.
preview. Yeah.
I mean, we already kind of previewed it.
Yeah, Instagram. Check
Mm-hmm.
out the Instagram.
Shameless plugs.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. If someone's watching it at a 54 minute,
If you're still watching at 54
hit the like
minutes,
button.
hit the like button. Comment down below.
Yeah. Okay, but
What should they say? Something? Comment something.
yeah, they should comment something, but I don't know how many will do it.
True.
Because if you don't comment, you're not a real friend. Let me just put it this way.
You ain't a real one.
Yeah,
No comment ain't a real one.
But I guess talking about my story. So why was I at Barcelona at the first point? Cause what is in May? My birthday.
Yeah.
Everyone should know that. By the way, everyone should know that my birthday is in May. As a matter of fact, I'm kidding, of course, but now you guys know, May 13th. So I was there. May 13th. I flew to Barcelona on May 13th. So I was in Barcelona on my birthday. May 12th, I hung out with my mom. But skipping past, I flew to Barcelona on May 13th to go to a Barca game because, it's the whole point of going to Barcelona is to watch my favorite team play. It's my 20th birthday. I wanna see them. I wanna at least once in my life. Now that I've been, I'm gonna go definitely again. Like when I'm in Rome, I'm definitely going to a Barca game. But it's like I wanted to go. Like this is like I have to do it because this was the season. Last season was the season I thought they're gonna win it all. The Champions League. They were definitely winning the Spanish league.
Yep.
And that game, if they won that game, which I'll get to what happened, if they won that game, they win the league. So it was like, it's a fun experience to be in. But what happened was, so I was there. And, since it's the key of the trip, I want to get to the stadium like 2 hours before. And it's not home stadium. It's the away stadium. So it's like, put it into perspective, it's like me going to the Ohio State Stadium, and it's the Ohio State versus Penn State.
And you're rooting for Penn State.
And I'm rooting for Penn State, and it's in Europe. So it's automatically a different experience. And may I say, this is the rivalry. Barcelona has the biggest rivalry against Real Madrid. Second biggest rivalry is the Espanyol, which is the club from the same city. They're both from Barcelona. So I know, like in the US, you don't have two teams in like one city, or I guess in New York.
New York.
But like
that's different.
But like that's like uncommon. But they have two teams in one city. One is like super popular, which is FC Barcelona, and the other one is Espanyol, which is the less popular one.
Yeah.
So I googled before I even flew the Espanyol Stadium. What was also the stadium on my ticket to the game. 2 hours before I get to the stadium, looking, no one there. I was so unbelievably surprised, and also, may I say, my hotel on the other side of the city. The completely other side, like exactly other side of the city where that stadium was. So I took metro through the city for 40 minutes to get there. There was no one there. I got so scared. What happened was, there's a stadium there. That's there. There's like a stadium with seats, but it's a training stadium.
That's weird.
It's their old stadium, or their old home stadium. They got one of recently a newer stadium. So I was like, what? I Googled the actual stadium because I Googled it on Reddit because I wasn't the only person that has done that before.
Yeah.
Like there has been other people. The stadium by my hotel.
How'd you not see it when you left?
It's not next to it. It's like a 20-minute walk.
Gotcha.
From my hotel. So it's like it's farther. It's like 20-30 minutes from my hotel walk. But like still, like it's like on the other side. So I'm like freaking out. Uber, bang, ordered. I don't care how much it costs. Get me to the game. Because I didn't buy for the hotel. I didn't pay for the ticket to the game. So I'm already like, I'm just paying for food.
Yeah.
Uber searching for Uber. It was searching for an Uber for fucking 10 minutes. I sitting on the side of the road, mad, pissed, one may say. Finally, it finds the Uber 25 minutes away. I was like, my luck is actually one of the worst things ever. I wanted to get to the stadium. Like, you know how the Ohio State Penn State game is coming up. You know how there's a morning, like the show, like they come, like
Yeah.
the whole like thing before the game. I wanted to like go to the stadium, get the atmosphere, get everything, just like experience.
Yeah.
Didn't get that. Didn't get to do that. So I ordered the Uber like an hour before. So the Uber was ordered like an hour till the game starts, which it was not bad because like I got to the game like still like on time.
Yeah.
But the Uber came, took the person 25 minutes to get there, picked me up. May I say, she didn't see me. She drove past me as I'm waving to her, past me. I call her, yo, you drove past me. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you. Another 5 minutes for her to get to my spot. I'm crashing out. I'm like, this is actually unbelievable. So it took her like 25 minutes to get to me.
Yeah.
Then on the highway, it was a lady, lovely lady. I'm talking to her in Spanish. I don't know how I speak Spanish in Spain. I was speaking Spanish, like communicating with people in Spanish, and I didn't know the language. I think it's like when I'm in like foreign, it's just I just have like this thing where like I pick up words and it's easy for me to communicate with people. The
Gotcha.
lady understood what I was saying.
Yeah.
Of course, if I didn't know something, I used Google Translate, but it was like nice to communicate. But yeah, the lady's super nice, but she was driving 10 under the speed limit. I'm like, come on,
What are we doing?
this isn't siesta. Like, speed it up. Like, dude, so I get to the stadium. 15-minute drive, 20-minute drive. That was supposed to be a 15-minute drive. Whatever. Let's get past that. So I get there 20 minutes till the game starts.
Okay.
What I saw in front of the stadium, I have never seen it before.
What's that?
So I get to the stadium. I get out of the car. The lady didn't drop me by the stadium, by the way. She drove me like a 3-minute walk to the stadium because there was such a traffic. I walk. All Espanyol fans. One kid with a dad walking, the dad not wearing a jersey, the kid wearing an FC Barcelona jersey, zipping down his sweatshirt, giving to his dad, and the FC Barcelona jersey. I'm like, all right. The only kid that I saw walking to the stadium that wore an FC Barcelona jersey. I get like by the stadium, everyone wearing an Espanyol jersey. Every single person. No, I don't see a single FC Barcelona jersey. I'm like, what the heck is happening? I'm walking. All I'm hearing is "tu puta madre," in English. Get the fuck out of here! I'm getting pushed. Literal pushed. Like there's two hands on my body, full power pushing me. I'm like what's happening? And the people super aggressive, super like just this and that. And the lady, when I was exiting Uber, she said, "Be safe," in English. She spoke no English. She told me in English, "Be safe." I looked at her when I was exiting the Uber. I hit her with like the dog when it's just like. I hit one of those. I was like, no.
Oh no! If she's saying this in English,
Yeah, she hit me.
if she
with
knows
that, "Be safe."
this exact thing in
She
English,
knew no English. She knew be safe.
safe.
Yeah. So I'm walking and I'm getting pushed and I'm wearing no sweatshirt. I didn't have a sweatshirt to cover my jersey.
Yeah,
And it wasn't this jersey. I wore my different Barca jersey.
the white one, or whitish blue, right?
No, that's a different jersey. But it's like dark blue. I got it
Gotcha.
in Montreal. So I was wearing my Barca jersey. And I'm walking. I'm getting pushed. I'm like getting like people screaming at me. Like they're screaming. I'm like walking up, and then I'm like this. More people by the stadium, like looking at me, like screaming and this, pushing, this, and this dude like Espanyol fan. He was like, I would take this jersey off. And I'm like, what? And he goes, take it off. Dude pulls up, knife. I'm like, nah, I'm not taking it off. I love this club so much. No, I am not taking it off.
That's crazy.
And he goes, roll it out then. Like take it off, roll it to the inside out. I take it off, I roll it inside out, put it on me. You can still see the crust on my chest.
Mm-hmm.
That it's like it was FC Barca, but you could see it less because it's rolled on the inside out.
Yeah.
But the person is like, okay, now we're fine. Walks away. In English. He said it in English. I'm there, some like bunch of Arabs walking. All but FC Barcelona jersey. I'm like, oh, mamma mia, thank you for that. I go join them. And it's like, phew, thank you for, like, oh my God, so happy to see you.
Yeah.
Where are you from, my friend? Where are you from? Ah, I'm from Poland. Ah, come with us, this and this. Police on horses. 2 policemen on giant black horses. Stop us. Huge horses. I've rarely seen this big horses. Massive, big, muscular. It's like holy. Like it was like it could stump you and you would like get hurt.
Yeah.
It was like what you guys are doing is very dangerous. If I was the policeman, I would take off my shirt. I wouldn't enter the stadium with that shirt on. It's like they were being serious.
Huh.
Like I would not enter the stadium with that shirt on, that jersey, and this. And I just kind of like sneak out, and I left because they weren't paying attention. They were paying to the group of Arabs. Kind of just like sneak out. Find my entrance was right there, so I just kind of boom, boom. The person that was scanning my ticket told me to fuck off. The person who was scanning my ticket, the worker.
That's crazy.
I was like, wow, all right. So I'm like there, I'm trying to, get something. I'm trying to, no time to buy food, no time to buy drink. The game is about to start. So I'm walking down, I'm looking. My ticket right next to the field. I was sitting right in front of the field, in front of the grass. I was so like out of this. This is out of this world. Like I'm like getting a firsthand, like the person I took, like if I went 5 steps down and stick my hand out, like leaned over, I could touch the grass.
That's sick.
So
That's
I'm
amazing.
like so close to the grass. The ticket wasn't even that expensive from what I looked. It was expensive, but it wasn't as expensive as the ticket next to the grass should be. Like it wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't above $200. So I was like, all right. So I'm like getting like, wow, this is like amazing, and like I didn't sit down yet. So I'm looking at my ticket, my seat. Someone's sitting in my seat.
Let me guess. They're wearing a Espanol shirt. Or
Yes,
jersey.
They were in an Espanol. There was no. I'll get to that beside, like in a second, but I was like, this is my spot. It was a kid. It was a kid,
Okay.
and the dad was sitting behind the row behind because he was with his friend, and the dad and the mom were sitting next to, and the mom and the dad of the other kid were sitting. And the dad he goes, I don't care. I pay for his ticket. Which tells me that's not where he was supposed to be sitting. But
Yeah.
He paid for a ticket. I'm like, yeah, but this is my day. Go fuck yourself. Get out. We don't want you here. In Spanish,
Okay.
not in English. I'm like, and then next to the right of them, to the right of him, there was an empty seat. Dude our age and his grandpa holding an Espanol flag. The grandpa. So I'm like, the grandpa and the dude, super nice. They're like, there's an empty seat next to us. In English, if you want to sit next to us, you're more than welcome to. No, if no one comes, you can take the seat. I'm like, okay. So I take a seat and I just kind of like sit there. And the dude that yelled at me is sitting next to me. He's like first started to stare at me and this. And then the grandpa and they asked me, where are you from? And I'm like, I'm from Poland, and I'm looking at them. Then I'm looking at the dude because I said it like they're all like, and the kids in front of staring at me. Like everyone is looking at me. I'm like the center of attention, and I'm like,
You're an
oh,
outlier.
I'm from Poland. I'm just trying to, I'm just trying to see a game. Oh, you're a foreigner. Welcome to this amazing game. This super nice. Suddenly everyone can speak English. Suddenly everyone is super nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you're here to watch the game. Oh, we're so happy to have you. Oh, it's okay. Here, feel like home. It's amazing. Oh, Espanol Stadium, one of the best in the world. I'm like, yeah, okay. But it was like super nice and welcome. Like, there's this. But I was there sitting. I finally get a moment to look on the grass. The players are about like already walked off the field. They are ready to walk on the field. I look over to the other stadium, the other side, flares, smoke. The other side of the stadium, the stands jumping. Jumping, turned the other way, no shirts on, like some people without shirt on, jumping, just like white and light blue flag waving is the Espanol colors. So I'm like, what? Who? So I'm like, what is that? And they're like, man, if you were to end up there, they will skin you. And I'm like, haha, no. They're like, they would actually skin you. I'm like, and they're like, you would actually get a knife to your back. And I'm like, whoa. I was like, yeah. And they were like, those people live with this club. If you were there, you would either get your throat. One of the kids, the young kid told me that you would get your throat sliced, knife to the back, or they would beat you with a bat.
That's crazy.
Just for supporting a different club. I'm looking around the stadium, not a single FC Barcelona jersey. So what ended up was everyone was above me. There was a little sector where all the FC Barcelona fans were sitting. They were directly above me. Everyone else was Espanyol. I didn't know there were that many Espanyol fans in the city. Because like everyone supports Barca. If you're in Barcelona, why would you support Espanyol? I don't understand. I understand it's family heritage and all that stuff. That's understandable. But this stadium had a 44,000 people capacity. 40 to 41,000 people there were wearing Espanyol.
That's crazy.
It was beautiful. Amazing. Like, I had the atmosphere. Singing, chanting all the time, just hitting them. Corruption. Because the referees are horrible. There is corruption. The paid to win and everything. Chants. People shouting. The little kid goes, "Tu puta madre!" The little kid. He's like screaming. The dad is laughing. And I'm just like, what the heck? Like, I mean, different way of raising children, but like, wow, like amazing, like atmosphere. And the game started. The game goes on. Besides the point of the game, because I'm not trying to talk about the game. The game was already incredible, but the game is about to end, 1-0 for FC Barcelona, and they're like, all right, so like, how are you getting home? And I'm like, well, I'm about to walk. And he's like, where's your sweatshirt? I'm like, huh?
What do you mean?
Exactly.
Sweatshirt.
What do you mean sweatshirt? And they're like, wait. Is that how you came to the stadium? Like the jersey. I'm like, yeah. And they're like, you didn't bring anything with you to cover it. I'm like, no, why would I? And they're like, dude, if they win, which they were 90%, 99% gonna win, it was like end of the game, everyone's gonna beat the shit out of you. Like everyone. Like it doesn't matter if they're like old kids, they're gonna kill you. That's how much they hate the other team.
That's crazy.
I'm like, so I leave 10 minutes before the game ends. I'm like, thank you guys for everything. I'm out of here. Meanwhile, they scored the second goal while I left the stadium. By the way, the goal I saw, one of the most amazing goals ever scored. And to this day, it's on the repeat on TVs. It's Lamine Yamal, top left, the curler into the top left corner. If you ever watch a replay, I'm on that replay. You can see, I see myself in the corner.
You see those singular Barca shirt.
No, it was because I had it rolled inside out. It's white, pale white. Everyone was wearing like blue and white, and you can see my shirt just like white, just like it's like almost like screaming to the eye. I'm like, wow, that's me. And in all the edits on TikTok and Reels, you can see how he curls. Lamine ran over to like where I was sitting, and he like celebrated right in front of me. So he like after he scored, he ran. It's like amazing because like there's a little clip in the video where fans are like showing him middle finger and just like shouting. I stood up. I was standing. I was like this. I was like holding. Everyone was like when he did that, everyone told me to sit down, like don't celebrate, and just I was like, I was just like
Bro's
holding
just
my
in
hand.
shock.
I was like, wow, mamma mia, this is like amazing. And then I just like I didn't celebrate or anything because I was like, hey, I'm not gonna. But either way, got out of the stadium, waiting for my lift because the Uber wouldn't come. Waiting for my lift, hiding in the bush, inside of the bush. People are already walking out of the stadium. I'm genuinely inside of a bush. Oh, minute 16. Gotta hurry up when I end it soon. But literally inside of the bush, hiding. My lift somehow got there. I'm like it stops right in front of me. I poke my head out of the bush. I'm like looking. I jump out of the bush, open the door, get in the lift, and there's like this. The dude was from Morocco. He knows nothing about soccer. I was so surprised because it's Morocco. It's like Africa. Like people in Africa live with soccer and like football. He knew nothing about it. I was like, what? Like it doesn't. He was into cars though. He drove a crappy car though. But it doesn't really matter.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, but he was super into cars. He was like into like technology, cars. He was more like into that, which I was like, okay, whatever. If you're not into football, like you're from Morocco, it's like, weird. But okay, like fine, whatever. But he was super nice. He knew 3 languages. He knew 4 languages. He knew English, Arabic, Spanish, and French.
Isn't there a language in Morocco?
Arabic.
I see.
Arabic and French.
I thought they had their own language.
The Arabic and French, and like north a little bit of Spanish because it's close to Spain. So he knew that, and then he learned Spanish in Spain.
Gotcha.
But he moved from Morocco to France, from France to Spain, and now he's moving to Nigeria. He was telling me. Different story, but that's a whole rant. But the guy picked me up safely. Took us an hour to get out of there, but I tipped him nicely and got back to my hotel. Survived. The next day, there is a video of Espanyol fans getting ran over by a car. I saw that when I was walking to the stadium. I saw that happen, but I like didn't cope. It was just like a car that ran through people. And what is incredible to me, this is just like how news works and how this truly proves how news works. The news are talking about an FC Barcelona fan who ran over Espanyol fans. This is the headline. What they didn't know is the car was an older lady that was trying to get home, that was jumped by Espanyol fans and got bricks and rocks getting thrown at the car, broke a window, and then started getting grabbed by people getting pulled out of the car, pressed on the gas, and just drove away as a normal human should to not get killed. Older lady, 70 years old. Because she had a little hanger on her like mirror, She had a Barcelona like flag. And I later watched a Spanish Catalonian news. She was like giving like thing where she like apologizes to whoever she ran over. She was protecting herself, protecting her life, and like this. And the little hanger was from her grandchild. She's not even a Barca supporter.
Yeah.
Like she said that she loves football, but she supported Spain and Catalonia. She doesn't like follow like this. And she was her grandson who hung it there, and the animals stormed, broke the glass, tried to like literally kill this poor lady.
Yep.
She ran for her life, and all the news around the world said that a Barca fan ran over Espanyol fans. And that is how we're gonna try to end our podcast today, on this note that news are false. Don't listen to everything that is on the news, because you're more than likely getting scammed, and more than likely they're telling lies. Not saying don't watch news, just
Be careful.
be careful
Be
what you're
aware.
seeing. Be aware of what you're watching. I think it's very important that we understand what we're seeing. But thank you for everyone who listened. Thank you
Yeah.
for viewed.
Thank you.
Hopefully our cameras are still alive, not dead.
I think mine's probably fine.
I don't know about mine, but I guess we'll see and we find
Yeah, we'll
out.
find out.
Yeah. Thank you for listening. Like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you on the next one. We're trying to post more episodes as we go along, but
Yep.
just stay updated. We're not going to make any promises. So catch you on the next one. Peace.
See ya.